War I. When Prussia defeated France in the Franco-Prussian War, Prussia turned into Germany. On June 28, 1914, a bunch of Yugoslav nationalists were sent to kill Franz Ferdinand, the king of Austria-Hungary. And Ferdinand was killed, and because Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, but Russia was allied with Serbia, so Russia declared war on Austria-Hungary. But Germany was allied with Austria-Hungary, so um, Germany declared war on Russia. But Russia was allied with France, so France declared war on Germany, and Germany declared war on Belgium, which that made Britain join the war. And Germany plan was to go through Belgium, send to Luxembourg, and send invade France and make peace with Britain and win the war. So they did. And Austria-Hungary was attacking Serbia, which a battle happened. And also the Russians were starting to invade the Königsberg area, which large Russian troops were defeated. And the Germans were dangerously close to Paris, and they reached the Marne, which Battle of the Marne happened, and which it was a French victory, and the German troops started retreating from Paris. On December 25th, 1940, the Christmas truce happened, but the next day they started fighting, and there was an area where a bunch of troops would die, and who made it first would win the battle. 1915. There's a giant area of trenches expanding all the way to the British Sea all the way to Switzerland. And it wasn't just in Europe. In Africa there was a bunch of German colonies from the scramble for Africa, and it only left Tanzania. And in the Pacific, there was a bunch of German colonies in the Pacific, and the Japanese had alliance with the British in 1902, so the Japanese invaded German colonies. And in the sea, German ships started to hit torpedoes at British ships, and there'll be a new empire joining the Ottoman Empire, because they used to be at their biggest peak at the 1500s, but they started to lose land, and they're called the Sixth Man of Europe. And this made a new front, and Russian troops started to defeat Ottoman troops, which Russia started to push into Ottoman territories. And the Russian people were mad at Tsar Nicholas II of Russia, and Russian people are starving and they wanted land and other things. In 1915, the Gallipoli campaign happened because the British wanted to take Ankara, but that failed, and the Russian troops were now starting to hit on Austria-Hungary, and German troops fighting France was forced to go to on the Eastern Front. In 1916, Bulgaria joined the war and defeated Serbia, and Romania also joined the war, but they'll lose. The German plans was to go to the Somme and Verdun, because Verdun, the Germans wanted to bleed France, and they wanted France to leave the war and make peace with Germany. And at the Somme, the first tank, and fun fact, it was called Little Willie. And the battle for Verdun happened for over 300 days, and bunch of artillery fired on the German lines. Italy was supposed to not join the war because the Central Powers offered Italy Tunisia and some parts of France, but the Allies offered Italy bunch of speaking Italian lands in Austria-Hungary. The Italians chose the Allies and joined the Allies. In Switzerland, there was a person called Wyndham, and he wanted to um, destroy Nicholas II's power of Russia. So he put on a train and moved to St. Petersburg and started a revolution called the Russian Revolution or Russian Civil War. And Germany sent a request to Mexico because Mexico was already fighting a bunch of civil wars because Germany didn't want the United States to join the war. So the Germans asked Mexico, but the British stole the notes. And Germany would make peace with Russia, and they made states like Poland, Baltics, Belarus, and Ukraine. And but if German troops could go to the Western Front, not having to worry about the Eastern Front, later Austria-Hungary, Bulgaria, and Ottoman Empire would surrender to the Allies, and later Germany would start to surrender. In the Treaty of Versailles, after World War One, Germany was harsh. Germany would have to pay a bunch of money, and the Germans was forced to weld their military and reconquer the Rhine.